Hello and welcome to Michigan. We are here in the truck series this week and here ready to do a 60 lap race as the, let's see, where am I? Where'd I go? Three car, three truck. In fact, I was taking a look at the 11. He's going to be racing a real truck at Pocono later this month, but we're just going to be driving the virtual ones here today. And 3.4K strength of field, not too bad. As we head into qualifying, I was kind of iffy if I was going to sign up for this one because it is a little bit later at night, and I wasn't sure if we would get a situation kind of like we had in Beat Open, where only 13 people signed up, but not too bad on the sign-ups here tonight. Thursday evening is when I'm recording this. So something kind of interesting with this queue setup I've got, which I did get from OSR, which I'm very happy to say, if you haven't heard, they are providing free setups for the NASCAR stuff. Again, I don't know when that change happened, but I confirmed that not too long ago. That yes, their NASCAR stuff is free on their Discord, so don't have to worry about hiding them and stuff. And the queue setups usually do a great job, and the race setups not too shabby either. So this is going to be pretty much a drafting track, I think. First things first, though, is qualifying. Not going to be getting much drafting out here all on our own. Got a little bit too loose there, unfortunately. I think you're going to have to be holding a very steady wheel. You want to get the best lap you can. I missed the mark there. That wasn't good. Oh no, my truck already blew up.
We got big problems with that engine.
That's a problem.
Lost a lot of power. One more lap.
Shoot, man.
Just done a 39.16.
Well, we can't do that. I was saying before, you can only get about one lap in before the engine blows. I didn't even get a lap in. That's terrible. I mean, we can't even choose the tape percentages anymore. It's just qualifying a race. That's pretty dumb, man. I don't understand why they can't bring us back the percentage tape like before. Like, there were people exploiting it, but because they could, like, put a bunch of tape on it and then, like, do certain lifts of the throttle and still use it during the race, but rather than preventing us from customizing our setups how we should be able to, why not fix the exploit? I don't really get that, but well, shoot, I'm gonna have to get around to the line here, and then I guess I'm gonna have to be really careful right now with that water temp. Sure would be nice to be able to do one lap without blowing my motor. Alright, let's hope it doesn't blow this time.
Your engine temperatures are looking better now.
Engine temperatures are looking better now, and we'll see. Probably not going to get as good of a run to the line here, but at least maybe we'll be able to do a lap. That's crazy, man. I can't believe it did that. Am I crazy to think that's kind of dumb? Like, you put Q-tape on it and you can't do one lap of qualifying? I mean, I guess part of it is the gearing, but I don't know, man. Alright, let's make it to the line, huh?
The water temp is getting high.
Come on, Bessie. Alright, well,
Alright, there's checkered flag.
kind of hard to get your best qualifying run if you have to stop halfway through it like that, but at least we did it. So, since we got a little bit of time, try to practice pit in. Maybe I'm missing something. Like, maybe I did something wrong getting up to speed and everything, but oh well, it's going to be, like I said, kind of a super speedway race for a lot of this one. Hack racing.
The Water temp is getting high.
What's your speed?
The officials are telling us
That
they won't
should be
accept the way
good.
you're driving. Your laps won't count until you reset the car and start over.
Left front.
Alright,
1,
now we
80,
gotta make sure we
right,
put our
front
correct
right, 2, 35, left
race
rear, 2,
setup in.
17, right rear, 1, 95.
Because if we can't make one lap, we certainly can't make 40 or however long this thing is. There it is, Michigan. Make sure we got 12 to
Your
1,
engine
yes.
temperatures are now back to normal. That's the end
60,
of the session.
alright.
10th position.
That makes more sense. 40 would be pretty short. Unfortunately, we don't get a very good Q run. I do feel like I could have done better than that. My best lap during practice was a 39.0. But that's okay. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Get that going. And we'll see how many laps we can do on a full tank.
10th position. 60 laps.
See what strategy might end up looking like. Just barely past halfway. 36.2 estimated laps. So I think we might try to save a little bit so we can go a little bit longer if necessary.
Keep it clean. The DNF today would
I
hurt
think
our
we'd
points
probably
a lot.
want to pit.
Half the field is on the grid.
We'll see how the racing's looking. If it's something where you want to stay and draft, then we might want to pit when a lot of other guys pit, try to do it super speedway style, but if dirty air's making things really tough, maybe we undercut some guys a little bit. See how that turns out. I don't think I'll pit before lap 30 unless dire circumstances occur or something.
5 cars left to grid.
But we'll see what's happening out here. P10's still not that bad. See, we got ourselves a 22 truck field. Oh no, I just noticed a name in here I do not like. I'm not gonna mention him, but I really hope I don't have to be near that guy. Is all I'll say about that.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
And I don't really know how this thing is gonna be handling later in a run. I'm thinking being in the dirty air could make the truck tight, so we'll probably want to do
Smooth and have a good run.
some
Waiting on the
little
final car
lifts
to grid.
through the middle of the corner, so we're not on the right front too much. Might even have to make some adjustments during pit stops if necessary. So I got my cheat sheet ready if I need to do that. I imagine I'll be loosening it up if anything.
This is a rolling start. Follow car number 2 in the outside column.
1 to go. Next time by. You're on the outside this time. Pit road is closed.
Running on the outside.
19
Don't think it's going to matter too much.
The pace car speed is
Start 2.
69.
Car
Most guys are going to be taking it 5 wide right from the start. Kind of just depends on the group you get, what kind of racing you get. Feels like a lot of the time. Get ourselves caught up to the 2. It's got the default scheme rocking right there. That always makes me assume that somebody's not someone that frequents the truck racing, but no way to really know that for sure. Second gear start, seems like. It'll be the 1 truck leading us off. I've raced with him a couple of times. I recognize that name. Guess he can race just around the same times I can, later at night.
About to go green.
We'll be here at
Green
Michigan
focus.
for a truck race seat open. Getting started here in just a moment.
Okay, get
pace
ready.
car
Everyone's
is
going to be
in.
going on green.
Go, go,
Green
go.
flag. Green flag.
Big checkup. Holy cow.
Inside.
Not sure what that was all about.
Still inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Car inside.
That thing's going way
Car
high.
outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Hey, you need to work on those
Right side,
reaction
2 wide.
times.
Not sure what that was.
Still there. Inside.
Trying to make sure I'm being careful.
Still there. Hold your line.
Got a decent start. You can build something from here.
Still there at the bottom. Clear.
We got lots of movement through the field. That guy's getting loose, I think. That Toyota guy.
Outside. Keep low.
Got a massive run out of the corner.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there.
On this preferred line, 1 lane up.
Keep low.
Yep, this is pretty much Michigan Superspeedway in the trucks.
You're on the bottom. 3 wide.
Alright, got a guy taking it 3 wide.
Still there. Still there. Still there.
We got a Vinge 7-fold on our outside.
Still there. You're in the top 10. Still there.
Something's happening.
2 wide.
No idea what.
Outside. The yellow flag is out.
Somehow don't get a 4X or a 2X out of that. We got hit in the right rear. We'll see what the damage looks like. I don't really know what happened.
No damage. Car looks clean.
Okay, very, very lucky there. Felt like I got hit pretty solid, but no damage. You can't have any damage whatsoever with these aero tracks like this. You could lose several tenths just from the slightest bit of aero damage, so very happy here, no damage.
Race car speed is 72 miles per hour. The pace car's in, turn 2.
We made it a couple laps. Way too early to be taking tires or anything. No real reason to take fuel.
Lap 26. It'll close on lap 34. Catch up to car number 17. We need to catch up to car number 17.
Catch up. 17. Car.
The pace car is
On
in.
P9 though, we've moved forward a little bit. Where did we start? P like 13 or something? I don't even remember.
Pit road is now open.
Course
Was
yellow.
P not
Sorry.
great?
Catch up to car number 17.
I'd be very surprised if anyone went down pit road right here. Unless they're trying to get out of the mess. Just trying to get behind everything. They're faking it, there's no way. Wow, that is shocking. What are you going down to get? A drink of water? I mean, maybe if we had unlimited tires, I guess.
Closed. Pit road
3
is
sets
closed.
though, and
Under caution, it's closed.
a green lap run average of about 3 laps. I don't know about that. See, maybe fuel, maybe he wants to go longer. No clue. Happy to survive that early incident though. I didn't even see anything in my mirror. I was only able to glance for a second, but a weird place to have a wreck on entry.
Catch up to car number 17.
Hopefully we'll get this thing back going here soon though. Always takes a little bit longer on these large tracks, it feels like.
Good job, Will. Rip my race. 10 minutes of damage, bud.
See if we can't move forward a little bit more and stay in front of whatever messes are going to be
Race car is
happening.
out. Pits are closed.
It really did get intense there, those first couple laps. We certainly had ourselves some 3 wide situations and such. A couple of instances I had to put myself on the bottom, but it's one of those things where if I don't continue with the run I have and make it 3 wide, then I lift off, then we're just going to be put 4 wide by the next guy behind us. That's just kind of what's going to happen. Because I know that if I lift, the next guy isn't, you know. I don't really like doing that so early in the race, but it's kind of the game that we are We're required to play this car at this track. Give it another try here. We'll be on the outside again. Outside was that felt pretty good. I think we were okay on the outside. Got a little bit weird. We had some guys moving up the track quite a bit, where I didn't really want to follow behind him, taking such a wide arc into the corner. But I don't really want to, you know, split the middle with him either. Make it 3 or 4 wide or something. So it was kind of an awkward situation to be put into. Get it in second gear, and we'll have a pretty good view of the leader this time. We'd love to get a good long run here. I think we can get there.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Once maybe we get spread out a little bit, then we won't have quite as many yellows.
Alright, Nitro, get that
Time to do
countdown.
your job.
Green flag.
Green.
Guy waits till green there.
Inside. Stay high.
70 position.
Clear inside.
Actually get clear on the inside.
The car in front of us is now Langford, car number 2.
That's good news. Gonna have lots of trucks in front of us too wide, so it's gonna get a little tight. Gotta anticipate that.
Car inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Car number 7. Their rating is
Still there and bottom.
That black was at 42.02.
Stay high.
Some cleaner air up here.
Still there.
You can definitely feel how it affects the handling. Don't want to spend too much time on the outside though, because even with the clean air, it's still going to hurt your tires a little bit more than I really want it to. Whoa, big slide there from the 9. He's kind of all over the place.
Car
6th
outside.
place.
Keep low. Still there.
I like to use that C when I get the chance, help it get turned. I feel like we might be getting more single file
Still there.
here.
Clear up top.
Alright, maybe now we'll get some green laps. Sounds good to me. We are in P6, I think?
The lap time was at
Looks like it. I'm happy with that. If I qualified here, I'd be quite happy. Oh my gosh, this 9 is all over the place. Making me nervous. Doing a lot of lane switching, and his car just, or his truck looks real twitchy for some reason. Maybe it's just a connection thing. He is insisting on just going back and forth instead of just kind of taking it easy early on here and waiting for opportunities. What's that track position now? I think I'm gonna have to take this run now.
Outside.
Maybe that's what he was thinking. Maybe I'm just being a
Stay low.
hypocrite.
There is a car on the high side. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There is a car on
Seems
the
like it's
high
gonna be hard to pass on
side.
the.
Outside. Caution. Yellow flag. They want you in single file.
Hard to pass on the
Closed.
inside.
Pit road is closed.
That's interesting. think we might come down this time. Feels like we have a better shot of going green for longer after getting that little taste. Guess someone back behind us somewhere wrecked. That's why you want that track position, right?
Pits are closed.
Don't have to
Pit
dodge it.
out. Line up single file behind car number 6. The pace car speed is...
Still not going to be able to make it to the end on fuel. It was like about 36 laps. So we're getting closer, but not quite there. We'll save though, you never know, maybe a couple quick yellows and all of a sudden we can make it. Wonder if the other guys are going to be thinking the same thing. Coming down to pit road with me.
Pit road's open.
Pits are open.
We haven't done too many green laps, but it will be interesting to see what the tires were doing. Give us a hint at what our handling might do if we get a longer green run.
The leader, Dave, is pitting. Pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour. We'll need to stop again.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Right, get it stopped. 96, 94. Wow. Okay. So we're probably going to be looking at right rear then. That is surprising. I'm glad I took a look at that.
We're done. Get going. Line up, single file.
Make sure we're not becoming tangible at the wrong time. We'll have to get around that 10 once we get the chance. Wonder if that was a 2-tire call for some guys. Or if I just had a bad pit stop. I felt like I did okay.
Catch up to car number 9.
This genius in front of me took 2 tires, so be careful.
Dang.
This genius in
Next
front of you
car's in,
took
turn
no
3.
tires, so be even carefuler. Even more of a genius.
Maybe they know each other to be that harsh. I don't think it's that crazy. And it's very early in the race. It's a wide
Not
track.
that I underestimated you.
So did we lose
Just
spots?
as stupid as the other day.
I don't think we did.
One to go.
So with 2 guys up there,
Next time right.
different tire strip. Oh,
Yeah, I'm really working on my likability. How's it going? Is it going good?
2, car.
just saw one of the names up there.
Got 3 races with you. Pretty bad.
Sorry, that distracted me. 7th place.
Is it
I
in
think we
race?
might have gained 1 spot potentially.
It's going great, Dan. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. You good?
Nervous about
I'm
this
just,
restart now.
Happy to be here. Another
We'll need
day.
to add 8.3 gallons.
Still
There's like
way
an
too
80%
much
chance I'm gonna get junked.
to save
so, like,
here.
I'm just trying to have fun, you know?
A 2-mile track.
Yeah, I understand.
I don't think the speed difference will be too crazy, but guys are definitely going to be wanting to get around those guys on older tires real fast. So we could definitely see some 3 or 4 wide. Just hope we don't have to dodge anything. Speaking of Dodge, we got a Dodge Ram truck coming to NAS Trucks next year. How about that segue? That was interesting news today. Had a leaked image of it happening. I'm sure iRacing will have that all scanned and give that option to us. See some of those out on track.
Green, 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 let's go.
Car outside.
B7.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. The yellow flag is out. Line up,
Alright,
single
can't even make it
file.
to the corners.
Pit road is closed.
Not sure how that happens.
No, this way, you don't need no damn cars.
It's closed. Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 9.
Half
I'm gonna stay in the big car.
Catch up to car number
Well, this has been
9.
pretty ugly so far. Already 3 cautions.
Speed is 72 miles
I'm gonna
per
go
hour.
pretty hard on
Pace
this
car
tires
is in,
or
turn 2.
fuel saving just in case.
Catch up, 9. Car.
Get myself caught up though. How do they even wreck before they get to the corner? I guess someone trying to shove their nose where it didn't belong, 3 wide or something.
Come on, 7, let's get caught up.
Pit road is now open.
Full course yellow. Pits are open. The pace car is in. Turn 3. Catch up to car number 9. The pace car is in. Turn 4.
Appreciate the black flag, 19. You're supposed to be on the inside.
The lead car's pitting.
Got a couple of guys heading down. I guess they think they can make it on fuel now.
Sorry about that.
I don't know about all that, but
Pit road is closed right now.
they are free to try.
We're under caution. Pits are closed.
So we're gonna get closer to the front. Got one of the 2 guys on different tire strategy in front of us still.
We estimate we're going to need to add 7.4 gallons.
7.4 gallons estimated is still a lot. So we would need another quick yellow like that, I think, to make it. But it's close enough that I'm willing to save fuel just in case. Can't hurt.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Those guys that went and pit for fuel, maybe they can make it, but I don't know if I would want to put myself back there if we're going to be wrecking this much, this early. Feels like a pretty big risk to me. So are we P5? Alright, that's pretty good.
Follow
1 to
car
go.
number
Next
2
time
on the
by,
inside
you'll be
lane.
lining
Okay,
up on the
Colton, get
inside.
ready.
Inside the top 5, and one of the guys in front of us we should be able to pass, theoretically. I think it is the leader, the guy blinking, of course. Got estimated 34 laps. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. We're still plenty short. See if we can make it to the corner this time. Would like to do some racing. It's nice when C open feels like C open and not C fixed.
Get ready.
The
Going
leader doesn't
green.
blink out when he starts trying to launch.
The
Race
pace
car
car
is
is
just
in.
left.
Green, green, green.
Can't
You're in
see him.
outside.
Car in front of us is
Keep low.
car number 9. Their rating is 4.0.
Stay low.
Wow. Alright.
Clear.
Old tire's trying to block into turn ones. I think he's going to hold him off for a good 40 laps, I guess. What are we even trying to do here? Not take it 4 wide, that's what I'm going to be doing.
Car outside. Outside, clear. Car outside.
That would have been 5 wide because they were already 4 wide.
Still there. Still there. You're on the bottom. 3 wide. Still
Alright.
there. Still there. You're in 4th position. Still hold. Outside. 2 wide. Still
At the
there.
bottom
Hold
here
your
because I
line.
didn't trust that the guy would know.
Go low.
Wanted that lane up.
Still there. Hold your line.
Is that a lap car up there? Lap truck? That could get interesting.
Still there.
Langford, car number 2, is leading the race.
Keep low.
Really like to clear that 13 and his old tires. I think we should be able to now. We'll be able to take the corner how we want since we are now
39.
single file.
This will be fastest lap for London. 39.50.
That 9 truck, I gotta remember he likes to change lanes. Gotta watch out for that.
Car inside. Still there at the bottom.
Bolton, we're matching race pace. The guy behind has just done a
Still inside.
39.58.
Clear.
Runs me a bit wide. It's okay. Don't need to do anything drastic this early. Just glad we're still green for now. There's that lap truck going high. It's the 8. Oh, something must have happened to him that last trick, I guess, because he was one of the guys that was in front of us on the other strategy.
The lap time was
If I'm not mistaken.
39.74.
I was shocked to see our right rear was more worn. It really is feeling more tight than loose. But that could be the dirty air. Oh god. Don't do that, please.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
I don't like
Still there.
that.
Hold
We're
your
backing
line.
out.
Clear up top. Car outside. Stay
Didn't
low.
need to have to enter shallow or risk it 3 wide. No real reason for that. We'll lose momentum and a spot for now, but we're just drafting at the moment. Not going to cut in front of that guy.
Still there. Stay low.
Big tight.
Clear up top.
Now we can get back in line.
Seventh position. That last lap was a
Really interested at how this thing's
5-0.
driving right now. Because presumably it's going to get looser, which is going to be good for us because right now it's a little bit too tight for my liking. I would like to not lose their draft though.
Okay, Bolton, the next car is Johnston, car number 12. Their rating is 3.6.
Ooh, guy on the wall up there. Can't see what he's doing. I'm sure it's not good though. There's that. There's that 9 making dramatic
Alright, I got your
moves.
number.
Get more turn in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4, feels like, just generally. Oh man, they're touching doors on the straightaway. The lap truck. Truck taking it really wide on entry on the 12. Sure the 12 does not like that from the lap guy. Man, I would be really annoyed at that 8 right now. Now he's cutting him off. He's trying to go get his lap back, I guess. He's in lucky dog position though, so I don't know why he really feels like he needs to race that hard. I don't think he really has a chance to go naturally get it back. Gosh, it is not turning. I have to trust that this thing is going to get more rotation later in this run, because right now I'm not feeling it.
Pit window is open. That was a 40.75.
Even a little bit farther back, it's just not turning for me. Kind of in no man's land. We've gotten away from the guys behind us a little bit, but starting to lose the guys in front. Still getting a hint of their draft at least.
40.95.
See what a tiny bit of brake does for us on entry. Pretty much the same as last lap. Not going to make much of a difference if I use so little. Looked like about half the field up there nearly got the wall. Well, running P7 though, it's not too bad
That's half distance. Should be about
by any
22
means.
laps remaining on this tank. E7. The car in front of us is Lucent, car number 9, and their rating is 4.0.
Maybe I should be trying to get to the very bottom lane. I don't know about that. It doesn't really work at Michigan usually. Oh, we've got contact. We've got wrecking. Okay.
Go low. The
Get
yellow
around
flag
it.
is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed. Catch start 8 car.
We'll survive
Catch
to
start
live
8
another
car.
day.
That Johnston has crashed.
Definitely coming in now. We can make it on fuel at this point. So the 8 races really hard with those guys. So he can just get his lucky dog that he would have gotten pretty much no matter what. So that's why I don't really get that.
Car's out. Line up single
Maybe he knows something I
car
don't.
number 8. We're under caution. It's closed. Race car speed is 72 miles per hour. The pace car's in, turn 2.
Make sure we get
Oh no, what happened?
caught up to these guys.
You had to hold back again.
Oh, the club does have a mic.
Only 2 sets of tires left, so I'll have to be smart about how I use my last set if I need to.
Ah, you really shouldn't tow.
Nah. They can fix it. They can fix it.
Pit road's open.
8 should be going to get his lucky dog. I don't know
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
what he's planning exactly.
Left
Well, I'm
up
glad
8 car by.
You're ahead of a guy you should be behind.
Come on, man. I would like to pit behind this guy. Try to gain some spots on pit road.
What's your speed limit in the pits? We'll fuel you to the end of the race.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Stopped 83.85, so we were on the right front that time.
82%. Front left.
I don't know what this thing wants from me. Alright, noted, I guess.
Okay, punch it. Be mindful, you only have one set of tires remaining.
Yeah, that's
They want you
a
in
free
single
spot I
file.
believe we gained. See, that's why I wanted that lap track to move ahead a little bit, so we had a chance to do that. That's one spot up. We got past the 9. And he's been swerving quite a little bit, so I think I'm kind of happy to be in front of
Car
that.
number 7.
Of course, who knows how the restart will go. If it gets a better launch, he might just be in front of me anyway. A little disappointed at how messy this has been. I didn't really think Michigan would be that messy, but I guess I really should have expected it. With its pack racing style.
Pits are open.
Just happy to be here still. With clean truck. We will be P5 then, I believe.
Sorry about that 12. I didn't know we were up that tight.
To follow
One to
car
go.
number
Next time
2,
by,
the inside
line up
lane.
on the
Race cars
inside.
in this lap.
No need to save fuel anymore. That 14 was already in front of us, wasn't he? Yeah, so we got all the same strategy in front of us. I feel like I remember seeing that blue and yellow truck. It reminds me of the old Bobby Hamilton schemes with the whatever that electrical company was, like the D logo or whatever. I don't remember what it's called. Maybe it's just called D. I don't remember. That's what it was, right? It was like, oh, Square D. That's what it was. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, it was like the Ford. I think it was like 44. That's what it reminds me of. So we will have 25 laps to go once we hit green flag here. Hopefully I'll be able to see what that leader does.
About to go green, stay focused.
Okay,
Pace
contact
car
the
is
pace
off,
car.
be ready.
At all.
Green flag.
Green flag,
There we go.
green flag. Get back in fifth.
Good launch.
Car outside,
5.
go low. Go low. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
I don't think you can take that very bottom on the restarts. Doesn't really hurt you.
You guys are
Go
4.
low.
Oh, move for the lead.
Clear outside if you want
Car
it.
number 1 is leading
Maybe
the
that
race.
bottom line works better, I think. That kind of... Ooh!
Car outside,
Get a butt tap.
clear
Up
outside
there.
if you want it.
Keep an eye on that so I don't get involved in it.
Caution,
Man,
yellow
we
flag.
got another
They
one.
want you in single file.
Jeez, guys.
The road is closed right now.
Bro, we're wrecking and you, like, arca brake me. Why?
The 6 caught in something.
Oh no, what happened?
Catch up, 14, car.
This is the
Catch up,
worst
2,
race
car.
I've been in all week.
Yep.
Bunch of chums.
We gain a spot. We'll be P4. Be a lot easier to see the leader from here.
And I am.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 14.
It's a
Pace
yellow
car is
day
out
here in
and
Michigan.
closed. The pace car speed is 71 miles per hour.
Very thankful to be where I am, though, in the field, because having to start back there in that mess easily could have gone wrong at any point. I'd like to stay up here and keep this track position as much as possible, because they seem like they're going to continue doing this. Still too early to take that final set of tires. I'm not sure what the handling's going to do, though, because the first run, we were on the right rear. That second run, we were on the right front.
Full course yellow. Pits are open. The pace car is in. Turn 3.
I feel like my trading paints isn't working or something, because now these guys have schemes. I mean, I know a lot of my cars and trucks don't have schemes, because I do the grape thing with the purple, but I know it's working because I got my paint.
Closed.
One of the few paints I have that is actually a real scheme.
Pits closed.
Car 19.
But I am looking to change that. I think I'm going to start moving some of my like blank cars from the purple, the blank purple, to some purple schemes that actually have sponsors and stuff. I think that'd look pretty nice. Got to keep the purple though. Keep the grape alive.
When the yellow flag came out.
Just to get that grape some funding. Bonus points if it's actually like Welch's or something. You know? Looks like we're gonna have, if I'm doing my math correctly, 20 laps to go once we get to the restart. Love to get a long run done some point in this race, because I think a 20 lap run to the end would probably be the longest run we've had so far, sadly. I still believe if we all kind of get single file and spread out a little bit, we probably could go for a little bit. Just, we haven't been able to do that. The truck really does get very tight in the dirty air, and I imagine that's what's causing a lot of these wrecks. Guys drifting up mid-corner. We'll look at the incidents later, see if that's true or not, but I bet the aero tight is causing a lot of issues. Whether that's mid-corner, guys that are 3 wide drifting up into each other, or guys smacking the wall on exit and bouncing off. Imagine that's happened at least once, both of those things, at some point in this race, if not more.
One to go, next time by. Line up on the outside.
Okay, Colton, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
P4, this is our highest running position so far, I believe. Got the 1 truck in first, the 2 truck in second, 3 truck, which is me, in fourth. So I guess I gotta move up 1 more spot to get where I'm supposed to go, but this 14's having a really good run. He's in P3 right now. Wonder if our truck's going to turn a little bit better with less trucks in front of us. Maybe we'll get on that right rear again. If we don't, maybe we have to consider loosening this thing up on the final pit stop, should things fall that way. Hopefully P2 here will get himself a nice launch and we can contend for 3rd into turn 1. Getting back going now, 20 laps to go.
Get ready, going green.
Pace
Car is off, time to do your job. Green, green,
let's
green.
go.
You're back in fourth position. Car inside.
Right up on guy ahead.
Right. Still inside.
They're passing me on the low side. Looks like you want to be on the inside for these restarts. For sure.
Still inside.
The run on the higher side though here. Ooh, it's tight.
Stay high.
Tight racing. Not necessarily understeering. Ooh, there. Russian fenders.
Still there, inside. Still there.
Fourteen's trying to wreck the 2. The 2's right in front of me, so I don't want that to
Still there.
happen.
Hold your line. Clear.
Ooh, heart's racing. That was pretty scary. We're 1, 2, 3 now though with these trucks.
You're now in third.
Oh, we got a pass for the lead though. An attempt
The next car's the leader.
happening in front of us.
Car number 2.
We're gonna be side by side on exit. I don't know if you're gonna be able to make that pass on the inside. Big passes might have to be done on the outside here. We will put that square peg in square hole, just barely. Something happening behind us. Kinda don't want to try to make a pass right now. I want to try to get some distance between
Lap time was 39.64.
me and the guys behind me right now, if possible. Truck is definitely turning better with less trucks in front of us. That is for sure. There we go, running
Nice
that
try, dude.
bottom. Seems to work just fine.
You've just done a 39.84.
Get some laps in. Love to see it. Let's keep it going. Let's get this thing to the end. That'd be awesome. See what we can do. I think if we get these guys in front of us starting to battle a little bit, might work out for us pretty well. That 14's charging though. He's going to want to make a pass. I don't think he's going to be waiting behind us. He's going to hit us on the entry, in fact.
B3.
Just trying to chill right now, man. Waiting for the right opportunity. Trying not to cook my right front on these entries, if I can avoid it. Just gonna get a run
39.95.
Car inside.
to our inside.
Alright, Colton.
Still there, hold your line.
Keep it up.
Still there, inside.
Drifting up into us almost.
Stay high.
Minimal amount of space given, but we survive it. I think I should have loosened this truck up because it's still feeling tight.
That was a 40.12.
God damn, you're about the dirtiest bastard I ever seen.
Someone needs to take a bath, sounds like.
Outside. Clear outside.
Where he's going.
Carlo.
Follow my ass.
The car in front of us is Langford.
I am struggling
Yeah, I'm
here.
with you, Chris. He's not a race tight, so I saw that.
What happens? Butt asses.
I just cannot keep up with these guys. Something's not working with this setup. Oh my god, it's plowing.
Car inside. You're up top, 3 wide.
Yep.
Still there.
Sorry, I didn't get a
Hold your line.
Car high, Jason.
That lap time was
Still hold.
1.79.
Alright guys, this setup is plowing right now.
Good.
I mean, maybe there was something I could have done to
Keep high.
drive it
Clear
different,
inside.
but it is, as much as I'm trying, it is not turning, no matter what I do.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there.
Absolutely, we're gonna need to loosen this truck up if we
Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
we get caution.
Clear. Inside.
Come on, man. What is going on with this thing?
Car inside. Still there. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
I don't know what I gotta do. This is the same truck that was on the right rear earlier in the race. I guess that, I don't know, track conditions changed that much? I have no idea.
Car outside. Stay low. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it.
Oh, it is taking everything I can to just try to hit these corners decent.
Outside. Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
Come on, man.
Stay low.
Oh, wow, that 8 back on the lead lap.
Still there, hold your line.
Holding me very tight.
E9.
Stay low, there is a car on the high side.
He's not gonna have any issue
Outside
getting by
clear.
us.
You've got half your fuel left.
God damn, learn to drive, short. Holy cow.
Really did not expect to have to use the brakes here at Michigan, but I feel like that's the best
Colton, the next car
turn
is
I'm getting out of this thing is when I use a little bit of brake.
Their rating is 4.2.
I mean, what do I gotta do? Take the high line? It almost feels like this setup was created while running on the track alone, and it didn't account for the aero tight or something. I have no idea. We're just going to try to do our best to hold on to this top 10 here. What happens if I run up near the top? Maybe slightly better? Slightly? think I'm gonna have to go for that high line. It's working better for me right now.
To go. Look for opportunity.
Consistency. Keep coming.
Maybe it's only faster because I'm getting it in more clean air. Who knows? Maybe just cooler track up there too. Let's like use the seam up here.
What you do?
Actually starting to catch up to these guys a little bit. How about that? Highline coming in. Tried to drive it a little harder, use a little bit of brake there, didn't really work. It really just might be the clean up air up here that's working so well. Plus you don't have to turn the truck as much when you have to go down low, or then when you have to go down low. And if my truck doesn't want to turn, I guess
That one was a 41.
having to make a turn is not a great thing.
Push, push, push. We get this position.
Whoa, that guy's drifting. I want some turn like that.
Car in
What's
front
the
is
deal, man?
Joseph. Car number
Why can't my truck do that?
is 4.0.
Hey, there's a car here.
How high, Dan?
Wow, he is really struggling.
Oh, look at Jason. He's
Two
running
to go.
second. He's
Two to
so
go.
good. Oh, my God.
Inside. Stay high. Keep high. Clear inside. Clear.
Oh god, what is happening in front of us? I can't
Still
see.
there. Clear inside. Caution.
Good one,
Yellow
bud.
flag. Line up. Single file. Pit road is closed right now. Left
Saved
up
it.
five.
Nice and
Car
pit
line
rack.
gap.
That's really good. I'll
Yellow
submit
flag
that
came
one.
out.
That'll be
The rate's
fun.
been extended so we can have a green light.
Whoa,
to
okay.
That's real cute.
Didn't know about the backstretch chicane at Michigan, did you?
Race car speed is
Oh,
84
well,
miles per
I mean,
hour.
you could
Race
watch
car
the
is in
replay
turn two.
and show how you have big dog on the straightaway. It's cool, man.
Hey, are you aware that when you are on old tires and you're battling for someone, you get loose? Are you aware of that? It happened multiple times. Do you know that that's a thing? Do you know that's how race cars work?
I'm learning a lot
On
today.
the straightaway?
Out of a corner? Yeah.
The race car's in turn 3.
Oh,
This guy could have his argument in front of me so I can pit. That'd be great.
We'll let iRacing decide. It's
Pit
cool,
road now
man.
open.
Ooh, that
It's
means
open.
he's gonna send a protest.
So
Alright.
scary.
Please stop arguing and get in front of me.
All looked like that was on Shmoon to me.
And
Yeah, I mean, that
sir,
guy's caused enough hell in the past, 3 days that I've seen racing with him, and that's pretty ironic coming from him that he wants to try and pull that card, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you, man.
got someone staying out.
Dave is pitting.
That guy's kind of
You took your
silly. I don't know about
out
that
and put
move.
him- Turned him into
I
me.
think that was our longest run so
I don't
far.
know.
Pit box in.
Taking 4.
Everything has to say that. Big guy. Get a life.
3.
Oh, I love when you keep talking.
One.
It's great.
Right
Hey,
here.
Jim, you sound a lot like Nate lately, man. That's some great leadership you guys got going on over
You guys are
there.
enjoying the
Wow.
Front right,
performance here.
66%. Left front, 86%.
Voice chat
What are you leading
performance.
over there at Summit?
Nothing. Actually, I'm just racing
All
for
clear.
fun.
Punch it.
I don't even
Snark
care.
level's off
Like, I
the
got
charts.
real life stuff to worry about. This is just fun.
Let's hit the tires. Make them last the
You
rest
really
of the
don't
race.
make it sound
They
fun.
want
I mean,
you
you
in
complain
single
every
file.
other lap about someone not doing something up to your standard. Yeah, don't even lie about that. We've all heard it over and over again from you.
Oh, you know what I
And we've
should have
all-
done is put a bunch of fuel in my truck.
We've all seen you
help the
crash
thing get
everybody
turned.
left and right.
I
But
thought
when
about
someone
making those adjustments,
happens to
but
get
with only
loose and get
green,
into
white, checkered, and we're going to be on
it's
cold
an
tires
incident.
anyway, I wasn't really as
really,
concerned
really
about it.
Well, you know, I don't think getting intent wreck is my standard. I think that's
Race
a
car
pretty
is in,
universal
turn 3.
standard.
Hey, I don't know what to tell you. You didn't get intent wreck. You threw me up into the wall, which that's fine. And
It's
then I'm
open.
going to get loose, which happens every corner. You saw it. Good, you got better tires. Then pass me. Couldn't do that, could you? You had to throw me in the wall for it and then get me loose and make me spin down into you.
Oh,
Sounds like you're the one that's upset. Like, we'll just...
Yeah, I'm upset because you raced me like trash, and I was in 4th place.
Would you like some more butter for your popcorn?
So, cool.
Audience?
To go. Next time by,
Hey,
you'll be
I
right
don't
Alright,
either. I
first
don't
green,
like
white,
it.
checkered
It's
coming
going
up.
to
We're going to be on the
wall. I
inside,
didn't
which is
intent
great
wreck you.
news.
You
Seems like the
decided to
inside is
throw
where you
me
want
in
to
the
be on
wall.
these restarts. I'm sure we've got some 2-tire calls in front of us.
I mean, take it from everybody
gonna
else that
be-
has to listen to you every
This is going to be
single
mess,
race
isn't it?
and listen to
Jeez.
your whining and complaining over and over and over again, and watch in the replays after all the people that you trash. If you really have a problem.
Don't waste your breath on him, Landon. He's worthless. He's miserable. He's a miserable human being.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I've learned that much over the last couple of days.
You don't mind me, you'll want to be on the outside.
Man,
This argument's making me a miserable human being.
yeah, I'm so miserable, you know.
Just
Really
kidding.
got a
I do
really
not- I
nice
do not care.
family,
I just hope they
beautiful
pay attention
wife,
during the
great
actual
kids that
final
play
couple laps here.
sports, and I'm just really miserable. You know, just like I hinged my entire life on this game. Yeah.
You sure sound like it, bud. You really do sound like you.
Alright, can we
And
stop
maybe you
arguing
can
now
work
when
on
it's
that,
time
you
to
know?
be racing?
That maybe that could be some constructive criticism.
Might have to
for you,
mute
and
them
maybe
if they're
race
still going to
better.
be
Don't throw
distracting
people over.
while I'm trying to race, because we are
And don't
about to
throw
go
people
green.
over.
First
Stop
green,
interrupting.
white, checkered attempt. Might not be the last.
I should take advice
Get
from
ready,
this
going
guy
green.
right here. Yep.
Alright, shut your mouth. Hush, hush, hush. Time to race.
Okay,
That was
guys,
fun and all.
race car is just left.
Entertainment.
Green flag,
Green
we're
flag,
racing.
green flag. Car outside.
NASCAR officials, he changed his lane
Keep low.
for the start-finish line.
Keep low.
I'm telling on you.
You're on the bottom. 3
He just
wide.
got some shade all of a
Outside,
sudden.
2 wide.
That guy's getting the apron.
Keep low.
Don't love that. Don't love that. Don't
You're on
love
the bottom,
that.
3 wide. The next car's the leader. The yellow flag
Okay.
is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed right now.
We are
Left up, service
alive.
carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. The race has been extended
Race
so we
car's
can
out.
have a
Line
green,
up,
white,
single
checkered
file
finish.
behind car number 7. We're under caution. It's closed.
Try that one.
Yeah, I live.
Catch up to
Car
go.
7, car, half 10, car.
Where
Didn't
you at?
know. I bet you didn't know there was another chicane on the backstretch at Michigan.
Miles per hour. Pace car is in. Turn 2.
You really
I'm
are
from
learning a lot
Lincoln
this
County.
race.
I live in Indiana.
We need to catch car number 7.
Wait, is this the same Shelton that runs a modified?
You need to catch up to the
No,
guy
no.
ahead.
I believe
I
we're
do wanna learn those, though.
P6.
Oh no, there's a Josh Shelton comes down.
Yes.
We need to catch up to the guy ahead.
Runs one.
So unfortunately, that means we'll be on the outside. This race has been terrible, by the way. Not for us, but just in general. Quality. Been pretty poor. Guys constantly wrecking.
Pit road's open.
We'll give it another try.
Gates are open.
Where the 16's going. I guess he's the lucky dog.
Letter 7, carbide.
Really? The
Follow
one
car
lap we
number
did was
2.
too much?
I
Car
cannot
number
wait for you
7
to send that
pass.
one in.
Oh man, I love that. That's gonna put us on the inside.
Oh, we're still talking.
Car
Okay,
16, got the
yeah.
lucky dog.
Well,
Left
I
the
recall
half
you
on the
complaining
outside. Pit
first
road is closed right
when
now.
I'm racing you hard and you're whining and crying. So, like, I think it's funny.
Letter
Your
2,
two
carbide.
died.
You had the position when the yellow flag came
Oh no, I
out.
just got a better look at the replay, and it's really gonna make me laugh when you.
Huh. I mean, we've got a lot of time to waste during these
I mean,
these
we can all
yellows, so
do that.
if we get a little bit of theater
I know, I look
while
forward
we're
to seeing you
waiting,
in
I
the
guess
next
that's
event, I
okay.
really do. I can't wait to see who you trash next.
We're in a
Go
pretty
ahead
good
and
spot
submit
here,
if you think I
P5.
trash
Inside
people, go ahead
lane.
and submit it. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Oh, dang, that 8's on old tires,
See,
too.
that's the difference between you and me. I like racing and I understand hard racing. Anybody that dares touch you, you're going to send it in. I don't send stuff in, but I've actually never protested a soul.
Yeah,
But
that
if
8's
you
on tire.
continue
He's
to
must
get
been
kicked
on
out,
pit
I'm
road
just
lap
saying every
39.
single
That's pretty
race, feel
wild.
free. Please
So
feel free to
theoretically, we should be able to get around him pretty good.
Landon.
In all fairness, I used to deal with things on the track too, but
Race
there's
carried
some,
out.
you know,
It's
little rats
closed.
among us. Some are in here, and deal with it that way. So, and it seems like that's the only way to deal with it. So that's the way I'm going to deal with it, because that's just how iRacing works. So be it.
Landon.
That's how iRacing works.
Don't hate
All
the
right,
player,
so-
hate the game.
Attempt number 2 coming up. 1 to green now. We're on the inside.
Oh, sorry, it's a
Okay,
simulator.
Compton, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Into the right gear.
Oh no, not you, Nicholas. It's not you. Just some trucks that start with an N and end with an R.
Hopefully we can get ourselves a good view of the leader when we launch. 4 truck up there. I wonder if he is on older tires. I wonder if we would be able to get a glimpse.
That's just racist.
I don't think he is.
Ah.
And he's a 2.0 C
That's what we're trying to figure
license. That's scary. I wish I
Yeah,
kind
go
of
ahead and
didn't. I
submit
kind of
that
wish I
one.
didn't see that now. Well, maybe he
You're
is
the one who
much
applied
better than his
racism, so
license
this is gonna be
suggests.
fun.
We're gonna find out, maybe. Just
And,
gotta survive.
It's really cute that you think
Just a
you're
little
clever.
longer. We've made it this far. Come on. Let's make this the final restart. Let's make it to the end. I'm begging you guys. Racing gods, please.
About to go green. Stay focused.
Let's do this.
Race
Race
car
car
is
is
just
off.
left.
Green,
flag,
green,
we're
green.
racing.
You're back in fifth.
Alright, got a good jump.
P5.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Keep low.
Some tires right in front of us.
Outside is clear. Car outside. You're on
Absolutely
the bottom, 3
destroyed
wide.
us.
You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Wow.
Still hold.
I thought he'd have more grip than that.
2 wide. Clear.
Completely screwed us over.
Inside. Stay high. You're up top, 3 wide. You've got about 5 laps of fuel left. Inside, 2 wide.
Hey, let's
Still
get back
there,
as much as we
inside.
can.
White flag. 1 more lap to go. Clear.
Didn't see that guy.
P6.
I'll be honest. I didn't see him. That completely screwed us over.
Oh no!
Getting stuck
what
behind that guy.
happened? Jason!
I'm not involved in it.
No, I'm just really sorry you got wrecked there, man. I'm sorry.
There's so much snark in this race.
I wish you had a better finish.
They are fighting for the win. We will come in P6, I think.
Good win, Gabe.
6th place. Okay, it's over.
There's
well
the
done, mate.
flag.
Good finish.
It's over.
That's the end of the session.
Good job. Very good job.
Good race, good win. Hey. Dang, that really stunk getting stuck behind that guy. I didn't think he was going to be that off pace before we were even up to speed. That's why I didn't think I had to change lanes, but wow, it was not good. We lost so many spots there. Thankfully, we were able to recover some of them, but it was not good. Like we were in a spot there. We potentially could have been there for the lead, but we just had nothing.
Well, I apologize. It's the 13 that turned the 19 into me. I apologize.
You're 4 wide. Go back to like 9th right here, and then they're 4 wide in front of us. Try to go up and get some clean air. Able to get around some guys. Had no idea the 9 was there, so I'm at the last second. Thankfully. Spotter was kind of confusing because we went from 3 wide to 4 wide to 28 wide, whatever it was. And that's kind of just where we ended up. So I guess we'll take a look and see what kept happening out here, because this was a messy race. So lap 2. Oh god. That's the real life truck driver just getting destroyed by the guy behind him. Just slams into the back of him.
16, I didn't know what happened there. I just knew all of a sudden I was turned into you.
That's kind of not very good on lap 2. We are 3 wide. Oh, this is what happened. 13 just comes up and hits the 19.
Yeah, I just got a chance to watch the replay, and he just came
Not too shocked to find out whose fault that was.
Oh, yeah, I knew it wasn't your fault. I watched the replay.
Thankfully, we survive. A couple of guys do not, sadly.
But I thought it was 12. I was looking at 12. It was in 12th position.
Good thing we left a ton of room. 13 comes down after wrecking the 19 on entry. Nearly wrecks us. Thankfully, we don't get hooked. Those guys get the worst of it. The 11, having already been wrecked by a guy. Not sure what we're seeing here. Nothing, I guess. Not sure why we saw that. 3 wide. And the 12. I think the 12 came up a little bit too much. Yeah, just a little bit too much for right there. I think you got to stay on this bottom lane using this seam. And this guy could have get a little bit more room, but I think 12 probably just has to keep it down at the bottom further there. He turns the 8. Don't think anyone got any damage from that, though. And then here's on a restart. What is this? Are we jumping restarts? Is that what we're doing here? Yep, hanging back to jump the restart maybe. Actually, what are we doing? We got more guys back here. Oh, they're just now catching up. Yeah, I mean, I understand staying back a little bit if you're just trying to be safe, but I don't like the... I mean, this is jumping the restart. He probably got a penalty for that. How did he... I'd be surprised if he didn't. I mean, he passes him on the left side before the start-finish line. That's... Don't you get penalties for that? I don't know. This is the guy that got second, huh? Alright. I don't think I have to explain anything with that one. Jumps the start and then just turns himself off the 5. Alright. Maybe he learned from that experience, and that's how he got better. Lap 31, that was a pretty big jump forward, too. Drifts up a little bit too far out of the corner, it looks like. Taps the 12 in just the wrong place. And that gets the 12 into the outside wall. We'll get by it. 12 gets it going straight again, but that is a blown motor. That stinks for him. The 18. I see exactly what happened with this one. So he's getting a 3 wide call here. iRacing doesn't give 4 wide calls. He's thinking it's because, oh, I've got the 6 on the bottom here. We got this guy on my outside. And so he's figuring, all right, well, I've only got the 6 below me, so I can use this second lane freely. But now he's got 2 guys down there. So that's why I feel like iRacing should probably do a 4 wide call. It happens often enough, I feel like iRacing should probably implement that. I don't think he needed to wreck his truck that much. I feel like he could have driven out of that a little bit better. But he ends up going out into the outside wall and back onto the racing surface. Luckily, no one else gets into it. I think if he locks that down a little sooner, he might have a chance to avoid much damage, and then I might have given himself a penalty there too. I don't know where pit exit is. Alright, then lap 42. 3 wide. I'm not sure who could have given more room there. I don't think anyone really did anything too bad there. Just 3 wide on the exit of the corner. It'll happen sometimes. I think we need some context for this one. The 7's got to run. 14's blocking. You know, 7 goes out on the outside. Yeah, he was really bad with he was doing real bad with the blocking, and then 7 dives him a little bit there, but I'd be kind of irritated too and being a little more aggressive if he's going to be blocking. Still, though, I guess that one's probably on the 7 to put his nose there, because I don't think he quite had the inside call on entry. And here's this mess, where these guys argued for about 30 hours afterward. Let's get my stupid opinion that has no merit. So the 6 gets tight, and I think he was pretty aggressive there just to keep his foot in it. Drift up into the 5. Feel like he's dooring him there. Pretty aggressive, and I think that door, giving him the door there, probably sent him sideways. A little bit of netcode too. It was very, very tiny bit, but when we're racing that close, netcode does contribute. That's on 6, man. I think the 6 drifts out a little bit wide there. He drives him very aggressively, trying to get around him, keeps his foot in it, and that contact gets the 5 unsettled enough. He's trying to save it, and then they come together, and I guess they just kind of get locked up. I don't know. I feel like the 5... I feel like they make this contact, and I feel like the 5 almost kind of turns into him on purpose a little bit here out of frustration. Judging by their argument, it feels like these guys probably have a bit of a history already. Feels like he's like kind of turning into him. Maybe not. It could be some balance things going on there with the suspension pulling him to the side, but either way, regardless, they come together there. I'm calling that on the 6, based on what I saw, but let's watch me dodge this, because that was a bit of an interesting one. I almost lost it there, so I couldn't see him till the last second. I figured they were probably into each other over there, but I didn't know if they were going to still be wrecking or whatever. I see him wreck right here, and I'm like, alright, can't see him anymore. My assumption is the guy's able to get off of him and they can continue straight, but that is not what happens. So then I have to react. Have to catch it, but we're fine. We make it by. That's what matters. Had ourselves another moment later. 6 not waiting for everybody to get by. Don't know if I quite like that either. I mean, you got some guys coming here, and then you're kind of spinning around right in front of them. Probably not thinking, probably angry. I've kind of done that before, so I understand how that happens. 2 smashes into the 7 on pit entry. Here's the wreck. Over here. That's when I took the extra wide go around. I think the 11 was on old tires, maybe. On the restart. Maybe? I don't remember. But the 11 makes his way all the way to the front after having issues early, so I assume he must have used some sort of strategy to get up there. He's trying to get the lead, and it's looking okay for him until he gets loose there, probably with the 4 on his spoiler getting it loose. That plus maybe some cold tires gets him all kinds of turned around. Sure, he's hoping he doesn't do that in his real truck race coming up at Pocono. I just take as wide of a path around it as possible because I don't know who's going to get turned sideways, how far it's going to push down here, because I see that guy turn and I'm like, alright, well, if he's going to turn toward me, I'm going to go as far away as possible. And thankfully we got lots of room down here at Michigan that I can do my evasive maneuvers. So the Postal Service sends that one around. Still not too much damage on that thing, though, I don't think. Lap 68, this is the white flag lap. Oh, we had a big wreck behind us. I don't even think I saw that. Lots of guys running into each other. This was a really messy race, guys. This was kind of a rough one. I don't even think that's really on anyone. I mean, they're taking up every inch of the track, both of them, and then there were no inches left to give, and I think on the white flag lap, that's kind of just what's going to happen sometimes. And then everybody's just trying to make their way through. Got trucks all over the track. They're 5 wide right there. 22 gets some freebies. I'm sure he was feeling good about that one. And 6 gets bump drafted to the line by the 18, a little bit too hard at the end there. And looks like that is going to do it. So we end up P6. Could have been a little bit better, but it could have been a whole lot worse too. I mean, we got held up in that restart a little bit, the final restart. But considering some of the time we spent back in the pack and how much wrecking they were doing, I am very thankful to be one of the few guys with a 0x out here. One of 4 guys with a 0x. We had more guys with 10 plus than guys with 0x out here, if that tells you anything. So, happy to be able to pull that off. Not quite a top 5, but still a solid finish. And I think a solid enough finish to give us some good results here on the race results page. So we'll take a look at that now. 16 iRating games, so we are in the positive. Back over 5,200 now. I really loved the ARCA setup at Texas this week, so I did that a couple of times more for fun. I got a win and a P2, so that really helped out my iRating. Get that back up a little bit. ARCA Farmer, I guess. I'm just racing for fun. I don't care what number it is. 160 championship points, because it was quite a strong field. 34.95, believe it or not. 7 cautions is pretty crazy for a top split, but maybe it's not. Sometimes top split is the worst split. Lots of incidents through the field here. Pretty ugly. But we get P6. I'm curious. Were the other splits this bad? We got 6 cautions in second split. We got 3 cautions in third split. And then we got 0 cautions in bottom split. So there you have it, folks. Bottom split are the best drivers. So if you were wondering, if you're in bottom split, don't sweat it. You're probably getting the best racing. But still enjoyed this one for what it was. We were able to keep it clean and had some fun moments as well. trying to figure out the handling of this truck. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.